Shalom. Koholo Yahweh Shah Bashim Karkidash. The boss of the apostles, the boss of the elders, the great millstone, rule well, touch his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, preach his word in truth and sincerity throughout the full corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful Lekin, Sparkle Bird, one say Shalom. So I just want to do this quick lesson, just through the spirit. Yesterday was quote unquote Juneteenth. You know, that's when quote unquote Jake like to celebrate. That's when we were so-called free. But what you don't realize and what you don't know, a lot of these Jakes don't realize you ain't free, man. You still under the captivity of Babylon. You can go to another country and say you make X amount of dollars. You still have to pay taxes to Babylon the Great. They still have sundown cities here. They had neo-slavery. Look that up, neo-slavery. Where pretty much they work you to death. They pick you up with some bullcrap charges, and they keep on taxing on some other charges, and have you out there working for free for them until you die. All right, had Jim Crow. This just ain't our rest, man. Now, yes, Jake can make it, but you still a slave. Your whole people ain't free. See, that's why we go out there on the highways and byways and make a call and election sure. You may be doing good, but what about the rest of our people? You have these curses upon us. You want to realize why people can't get ahead? The majority of our people can't get ahead. It's these curses. Now, a lot of these curses are spewing over to the other nations, especially Esau, Edom. Matter of fact, I was driving today and I saw this Edomite cracked out on heroin or whatever drug he was cracked out on, man. He was out there wilding, man. But regardless, we're still in captivity, man, and the elect know that. The elect know that we have to get out of here. The elect knows that we have to make a call and election sure. Because you see what's going on. These fruity pebbles have more rights than you. They trying to align themselves with you. Well, you went through slavery. You went through all this. No, you can't compare our struggle, what we've been through, to your struggle. Your quote unquote struggle. I'm gonna say it like that. All right? Because you can't even rebuke these people without them having a temper tantrum. But they want you to call them by their pronouns and all that type of stuff, man. This ain't life, man. This ain't rest. So yeah, you have some Jakes that make it. But what about the rest of our people? You have Jakes out there with billions of dollars. You're still a slave. It still ain't your kingdom. Shoot, these Edomites, they have trillions upon trillions of dollars. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. But let's go ahead and get some scriptures. Like I said, I just wanted this to be a quick lesson, and Lord willing, it's edifying. This is Amos 6 and verse 1. Woe meaning destruction to them that are at ease in Zion. So yeah, you may be doing well, but you're not paying attention to the Lord. You're not paying attention to the prophecies. You're over here celebrating all these wicked holidays, wicked feast days, instead of celebrating the feast days of the Lord. And trust in the mountains of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, whom the house of Israel came. So, you got a lot of these dudes out here that, they make the covenant with death, or they believe everything that Esau Edom says. They taking his jump shot, and eventually they're going to take the MOTB. Try to be in a better place, to be in good graces with Esau Edom. Where the Lord said destruction upon you. You seek to save your life, you're going to lose it. You lose your life for Yahweh Shah's namesake, you're going to gain life. Micah 2 and 10, classic scripture. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it's polluted, and shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. This ain't our rest, man. And Jake is trying to make this place the Holy Roman Empire. For those who don't know, the Holy Roman Empire, that's when Jake was actually ruling. All the way in the Byzantine Empire. And then in the Renaissance period, that's when Esau Edom started to come back in power. But that's what Jake is thinking. All right, we're going to rule this thing. No, this place has a judgment pronounced upon it. Revelation 13:10. As we read, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. The Lord is a righteous power. They threw us into captivity, where they're going to have to drink that cup. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is patience and faith of the saints. That's plain and simple. I remember I read my father this shit, man. Confounded. Didn't even know what to say. It's been in the Bible right there all along. I asked him, what does that mean? It means what it means. You know, that's what he told me. It means our enemies are going to go into captivity. Our enemies that slayed us are going to be slayed and thrown into captivity. As we read in 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6. All right, because the elect, they have their eyes on the prize, man. And that prize is the kingdom. And that prize is rest, rulership. Right now, Esau Edom is in his rulership. It's doing good. Now, a lot of his people starting, you know, because he's an unwise king. He's punishing his own people. Hey, from the least to the greatest in our kingdom is going to be great. But the greatest is really going to be straight, man. They're going to be really great. They're going to be on a whole nother level. Don't you want that? But let's see. 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. These people trouble us, man. Make all these unrighteous decrees. They get away with it. Got all these fruity pebbles out here walking around here, getting all types of rights. Can't say nothing to them. Can't rebuke them. They say it's phobia, it's hate. No, we just telling you the truth. And so the Lord's going to recompense these people. What you got to realize, as the scriptures say, a day to the Lord is but 1,000 years. Only a day went by. The Lord, a false balance is abomination unto Yahweh thy power, and just weight is his delight. Just roughly paraphrasing Proverbs 11:1. These people put us into captivity. They have to go into captivity next. This is Deuteronomy 25 and verse 17. Remember what Amalek is the chief tribe of Edom, did unto thee by the way when ye were come forth out of Egypt. See, the Lord said, remember what these niggas did unto us. And we're supposed to remember this from generation to generation. But the Lord has the elect. It's like few that's going to remember. It's going to be that's going to be crying unto the Lord to take these niggas out. Because it's got to happen. This man throws you little holidays, throws you a bone to chew on to make you happy. And this man goes hard for these fruity pebbles, man. I'm going to keep saying that, man. You know, so-called Black History Month comes around. They don't go hard as they do for these fruity pebbles. They don't do that for you. And forget Juneteenth. Forget Black History Month, man. Forget it, man. Because we were kings, man. We are who they expound, who they want to be, man. And that's why they're not going to tell you everything. They're not going to tell you that you're the people of the Lord. They do that, hey, their kingdom's over. It's already over. All right, because this is not of man. This is of the Lord, and you can't stop what the Lord set up. Let me see. Verse 18, how he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, showing you that he's a bitch, man. This man is a base man, and he's weak. Instead of confronting us like a man, showing you the spirit of Esau, Edom, he want to attack the weak and the feeble, the weak and the old. That's his MO. That's how he got the man out the household. Gave the woman all these goodies. When I was faint and weary, all right, even when we were faint and weary, you know, we had to walk. Then he want to come up and try us, man. And he feared not power. Therefore, it shall be when the Lord Yahweh thy power have given thee rest from all thy enemies round about in the land which Yahweh thy power given thee for an inheritance to possess it, that it shall be that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek under heaven, and thou shalt not forget it. You see that? We're not supposed to forget. Y'all celebrating Juneteenth and forgetting. And then y'all gonna go on the 4th of July and pop them bottles and shoot them rockets. Y'all gonna be in a great merry spirit, but the elect is gonna be in the spirit of mourning, remembering what this man has done unto us, patiently waiting for this man to get into chains. 144, patiently waiting for this man to go into chains. And then after his slavery, after he drunk that cup, he's going to be blotted out. He's going to be destroyed. As you read in the book of Obadiah. Last scripture, I'm going to close out right here. Sirach 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart. To be happy, and 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that seeth liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Don't you want that joy of your children? Because in this kingdom, they pushing that fruity pebble stuff. They want you to align with it, hold hands with it. They want to turn your children out. And so we ready to see the fall of our enemies. We're ready to see the Lord destroy these niggas, man, because they wicked as hell. They have to be destroyed. Lord willing, we see that. Lord willing, we be partakers in that, in their destruction, man. With that, Lord willing, to edify, I want to give all praises going on to Yahweh Bashem El Shah, Bashem Kakdash, and the Wild Baba Shalom.